praise the Lord, I was sitting here watching the baseball game, the Cubs and Cincinnati, and I started thinking about how so many people don't understand that once you start experimenting with dope, not drugs, you are done. It may not be in a year. It may take 10 years. It may take 20 years. It may take 30 years. But when you start experimenting, getting high, when there's nothing higher than the sky and nothing higher than God. So when you start experimenting with dope, when you allow yourself to become a pin cushion, when you allow yourself to become a crash test dummy, when you allow yourself to become the rhesus monkey or the laboratory or the lab rat or the guinea pig, you done. You better fight hard, you better fight strong, and you better fight long, because addiction is nothing to play with. It's a shame when you see, you know what gets me is this crash test dummy commercial I was just watching on TV in between the innings of the baseball game. And I noticed that even the crash test dummy had enough sense to put on a seatbelt when they got in the front seat of this car that they were about to crash into this brick wall. And that's how drug addiction is. You got to be a crash test dummy, knowing that it's going to end up in death, a horrible life, a horrible future. It's going to end up in OD, loss of teeth, limbs, occipital cavities, nasal cavities, gums, hair, health and strength. That's why so many people who are hooked on dope, not drugs, feel alienated. They go through what's called alienation. If you put a space between in alienation, it becomes alien space nation if you add an N. So if you notice, the crackhead in San Diego, the crackhead in Waukegan, Illinois, the crackhead in Birmingham, Alabama, the crackhead in Sarasota, Florida, they all look the same. It's not just an alien nation, it's an alien space nation. So I say this as I leave this alone. In order to come out of addiction, you have to learn to hate what it makes you become in order to acquire or to get or to obtain the dope. It's not drugs. Drugs help you. In order to get out of drug abuse, dope abuse, addiction, you have to learn to hate what the drug makes you become in order to get it. You have to have shame and fear. And that's what keeps me away from a lot of stuff. Shame and fear. Shame of being found out. Fear of not making it back. Addiction is a selfishness that eventually leads to death. Death of a family. Death of relationship. Death of children. Death of having children. Death of keeping children. Death of having custody of children. Death of your heart and mind. And death of your health and strength. Addiction is a selfishness that kills. You have to tell your mind to shut up when it's searching or looking for dope or looking to get high. Nothing higher than God, the most high God, El Elyon, high God. If you think about getting high, you're going to look for dope. If you think about getting roasted, you're going to look for dope. If you think about getting cooked, you're going to look for dope. If you think about cocaine, powder, crack, Xanax, meth, whatever it is that turns your mind up into outer space, you're going to go look for it. So run, Forrest, run, and don't run forward. You better resist. It's a shame to see what this drug and alcohol or this dope and alcohol or this dope has done to your friend. You see what it's done to your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mommy, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your grandfather, your grandmother, and you still try it? Addiction is a selfishness that kills children, kills parents, kill relationships, kill families, kill your desire to have a man or woman, kill your desire to take care of your own children. From homecoming queen to crack fiend. From quarterback to smoking crack. To fitness and health to smoking and shooting meth. Y'all need to come up off this dope world. Run, Forrest, run. Run for it, run. Shame and fear. In order to come out of dope or drug addiction, you have to learn to hate what the drugs, what the dope, what the alcohol has made or caused you to become. I bid you adieu, and I pray your deliverance. Peace. One.